Hello, everybody. Back with the podcast for the week. Same stuff going on as usual. We're going to talk about some things, and we're going to talk about our weeks, and we're going to have a good time. Alrighty. As far as our. I keep forgetting that Stream Elements thing is there. Alright, so let's talk about our weeks here. Not me first. Never me first. Fiona, go ahead.
Oh. So the week has been pretty good. Just a lot more D&D playing and stuff. One of my characters almost died. I was very upset.
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding. But luckily we survived. Just got through finishing another session earlier, like about 2 hours ago. No, about an hour ago actually. So yeah. I have a headache. But anyway, I'm all good though. But yeah, other than that, I rewatched Heat recently, and I thought that was a pretty damn good rewatch. Let me tell you, that movie still holds up really well.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Isn't that the one that they
and,
use to show people how to properly reload in like a combat situation?
I mean, I would guess because like the way that they did the weapon handling in that movie was pretty damn good. Other than that, what else has been going on? I don't know. I've just been still playing a lot of COD Zombies just for fun, and yeah, apart from that, it's kind of uneventful. So, but you know, we have a lot of fictitious events because of the D&D. But other than that, yeah, it's just been same old, same old.
Gotcha. Jacob?
It's good. It was a good birthday week I had. I got 2 books that I wanted. One is Unmasking for Life by Devin Price. He is a very prominent trans autistic author. And I also got a book that my supervisor, Ariel, really likes. It's actually part of it's actually one of our A priority theories that we formed. It's called Bullshit Jobs by David Graeber. And it's about jobs that are useless. Yeah, they really liked that book, and I was very happy to get it. But other than that, it was a pretty chill week.
Nice.
Yeah, so week's been going pretty much okay. Got another job interview coming later this week. Closing in on the house soon. That'll be a week from today.
Nice.
Still won't be moved in for like a couple months because we got some things that we gotta do, but pretty soon I will be a house owner.
Yeah. Fun. Oh, it's a blast. Trust me. I'll get to that when it gets to my week. Bree, go ahead.
Alright, so I think my week can be summarized as this.
So...
That's no explanation needed.
No, I think there's one needed.
Okay, so there actually is an explanation. So this is the thumbnail for the new episode of Lake Crap, which I just released about like an hour or so ago, and Gio made the joke of where did the North touch you? So North's really bad, guys. It's a really terrible movie. Other than that, did a lot of gaming this week. I actually, on the same night, I was able to beat both Hades 2 bosses back to back, so that was pretty cool. Really hoping to finish the end of the main game so I can just kind of get on to some other games. I've been working on some screenplays. I finished my mentorship over the weekend, so that was exciting. So then I'm moving on to the feature script, and I'm also finishing a preschool spec script, which is like half like serious and like half, I'll not gonna lie, kind of a shit post. So it's been fun. Oh, and it's also really fucking cold here.
Yeah, we got dumped with lots of snow.
Gotcha. Yeah. Can I ask why Mr. Costanza is in the background?
Oh,
he's in
the movie.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah, he's Elijah Wood's dad, and also Julia Louis-Dreyfus is his mom.
Got it. Nice.
What? What the hell? It keeps going back.
All right. Okay, so for my week, I streaming a good amount of Alan Wake, getting close to the end of that finally. Being a homeowner in Wisconsin is fun. So we've had, before yesterday, we had 2 to 3 days in a row that were negative, high of negative 26, low of negative like 30 without the wind chill, and the wind chill dropped it to around negative 60 to negative 56.
Ooh.
So, that's fun. On the days that that stretch period where it was at least negative 26 and below, no pipes in my house froze, none whatsoever. Then yesterday, my get up in the morning, eat some cereal, clean up the dish. So I'm like, oh, the sink's got good hot water there, and brush my teeth, do that, good hot water in there, and I go to take a shower. Go from cold water, perfectly fine, get to hot water, and it starts spitting and sputtering.
Oh no.
That's not good. I look down. The tub's not draining either that the water's going into. That's new. So then I'm like, great, pipes froze somewhere. Something's going on. Don't know why the trap's not working and the water's not going through. So come to find out that the way it's laid out, my house is a bi-level. Everything on the livable end where the heat is over here, and the two pipes that go over into the garage, which is insulated but not heated, go directly up to where the shower and all that is. So just because, physics lessons, folk, hot water freezes faster. Just the hot water pipe froze and the trap underneath. So then it became of my day of going home, going to Walmart, buying like 3 space heaters, taking the cars out of the garage, putting them in the garage to try and heat it up to push hot air upward, and then in my tub, boiling water on my stove, and then pouring it into the tub for it sits long enough to where the water will eventually drain down hot enough to get down to where it's frozen so that the water can release.
Oh
I
my
started doing this at 4 p.m. when I got home. At around 8:50, I had hot water coming out, and at around 9:30, the tub started draining.
Wow.
Being a homeowner is great. But yeah, there's that. I also signed paperwork for the finalization on getting the central area that I've been working in metric ass load of overtime to get installed done. So now we're just waiting on a date. So that's fun. I can have somewhat of a life now. Somewhat, I say that I'm a workaholic. I'm going to work overtime anyway. Other than that, I am getting some cosplay stuff in the mail sent to me from my friends in Minnesota because Iron Lung comes out this weekend, and we are all dressing up as different Markiplier identities to go to the theater. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I found out that I was picked to be Wilford Warpstash, so I have a pink afro, a pink mustache, and a silk disco shirt, and like these pants that I haven't seen yet. So that's going to be interesting. If I could hold on here, I think if you guys want to see a fantastic photo of me, let's do that. This looks so bad. This wig obviously needs to get modified and like done better, but this is what it looked like as soon as we got it out of the box that it arrived in.
Oh
Wow.
So do you want that to be your sleep paralysis demon? That's a good one. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. I'm quite excited to see Iron Lung this weekend. Then I'll be spending the weekend with my Minneapolis cosplay friends, so that'll be a good time. Yeah, so that's the gist of my week. We'll get into the topics here. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty then. Let's get into the buy or selling. All right. Kiona, buy or sell that Grand Theft Auto 6 may not have a physical version on day one in order to avoid spoilers. A new report is claiming. Kiona, you're muted.
Really, I don't really have a dog in this fight, so I'll just say that. I mean, I buy it, but to me, it doesn't make that much of a difference. And honestly, Grand Theft Auto 6 is not a game that I'm highly anticipating. I'm like the one person on the planet. But
no,
like,
I don't care either.
I'm
So
not either.
there's
yeah,
two.
I mean,
High
it's
five.
fine. It's fine. To me, it's never felt good to play. Like the GTA games have never felt that good to play, but maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. But anyway, I don't know. It's fine. It is what it is. And yeah, if they want to avoid spoilers, then I'd think that, yes, that's probably the way to do it. So I'm going to say bye.
Gotcha. Nice. All right. Bree, buy or sell that Araki previously spoke about his work on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and how long he hopes to continue the series in the future. If JoJo ends up being the only noticeable series I work on, I'm okay with that. You know, there are pottery makers who continue to work even till they're after turning 90. That's something I admire. I'd like to keep writing JoJo forever.
Bye. And you know what? To be fair, JoJo, since it is an anthology series, is basically like a bunch of different series anyway. They just occasionally have crossovers when you think about it.
It is true. It is true. All right. Jacob, buy or sell the new Super Mario Brothers Galaxy trailer?
It looks good. It looks like a lot of fun. I actually rewatched the original Super Mario Brothers, the last one, not the literal original, obviously. But it's a ton of fun. The only concern I kind of have with it is that with so much stuff, it can end up being a little bloated and be a little less like a Galaxy movie. But we'll just have to see. I know Yoshi is in the Galaxy games, so he wouldn't stand out that much. It looks fun. I can't wait for it. Other than that,
Yeah, I'm actually super excited for that movie.
Yeah, I am as well. I'm going to do this one. Brock, buy or sell that Zach Krieger's Resident Evil movie will be a new origin story, says Ash Crossan. I think you guys are going to be blown away by his imagination, his ideas, and the kind of comedic journey through this wild time that is a Resident Evil story. I cannot sell that statement any fucking harder if I tried. I'm telling you.
Why can't we just have a Resident Evil movie? That's
I am
Resident
telling
Evil.
you right now, my theory that the fact that this fucking thing was a zombie movie that they slapped Resident Evil on top of is being proved more right every fucking day.
Yep. Agree.
Every fucking day.
I agree with you.
Comedic journey through the crazy wild time that is Resident Evil.
Oh boy, that raises some red flags.
Yeah, that statement literally sounds like it was made in ChatGPT.
Yeah, this is one thing that I had an argument with people with, where they're like, "Well, Brock, then you're just forgetting things about Resident Evil." I'm like, okay, tell me the last time Resident Evil was a slacky '80s sitcom. Let me know. They're like, yeah, but like, Leon is funny and stuff. I'm like, okay. Question: do you consider Die Hard a comedy? Anyone?
Not
No.
particularly.
no.
No, but John McClane is funny, right?
Yes.
That's the difference. Resident Evil isn't a comedy. Leon Kennedy's funny. When he makes dumb one-liners.
Oh, yeah.
They might make the worst Resident Evil movie ever made, and that's a fucking statement. Hey, Kiona, do you remember in the Netflix series when they thought it'd be funny to mind control someone into an Irish can-can dance because that's what Resident Evil is?
Oh.
You remember when they thought it was really funny to send in like 5 different Zootopia porn jokes because, you know, Resident Evil's funny?
What?
Yeah, because Resident Evil's known for its comedy.
Or what was that song? Like that late 90s. Da, 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 when they're in like the banquet and some shit.
I can't. I am just. It is not fucking hard to make a Resident Evil movie.
It's
You take game one. You put characters from game one into game one. You fucking shoot the scenes from game one. Print copy. Send it out. Stop it.
I mean, like, isn't like the first Resident Evil, correct me if I'm wrong, basically like a haunted house?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
That's
get
exactly
people
it.
locked in a house. Eventually you go, oh no, Wesker evil, he made zombie. Wesker died, but not really. Helicopter escape, building go boom. I just wrote the whole movie. That's all it is. And if you do buy the remake, oh my gosh, there's a room with sharks in it. And there's Lisa, and I feel like it's a challenge. Every time that Capcom says yes to a new Resident Evil movie, they go, oh, guys, I can't wait to see how they fuck it up this time. Yup, you got the green light. Go ahead. We know it won't screw up the game, so keep buying them. We're just going to laugh while you try and make something because we're making a commission off of it. There's few companies that I've seen in my life take so much care of the video games they make, and then when it comes to making everything else, they just go, do you understand the games? No. Do you truly care about making this property? No. Are you pretty confident this is going to bomb in theaters? Yes. Fucking A, buddy, the property's yours! I just can't with these fucking people.
I know.
Oh, God,
I
I
know.
just can't.
Hopefully when the trailer comes out, it actually A, looks good, and B, makes all of the pre-movie commentary just wash away.
Wait, what if the next Resident Evil movie is the protagonists are obsessed with finding Twinkies and Bill Murray's fighting zombies? It's almost like if you make a zombie movie funny, it becomes an entire different property altogether. It's almost like they did that, and it's called Zombieland. When this movie comes out, that's going to be a rant for another time because we're in buy or sell, and I'm going to be on this subject for a half a fucking hour. In case you're wondering, I am not fucking excited about this movie. All right, Mike, buy or sell that Avengers Secret War reportedly could be split into 2 parts, but will be based on how successful Doomsday is.
I definitely sell the latter half of that report, but I actually do kind of buy, not fully, but at least partially, the idea that Secret Wars could be split into 2 movies. Because to do Secret Wars in one shot, and I know Doomsday is kind of like leading up to it, but still, I think Secret Wars needs to be expanded beyond its current state.
Also, cause money.
Well,
I mean,
that's
kind
the
of wishful
asterisk.
thinking on Disney's part. I mean, to be honest, and like how you feel about like this Resident Evil movie, this is how I feel about these Avenger movies. I'm like, okay, sure. Like my level of like I don't give a fuck is like through the roof, which is bad because I can't even imagine myself saying that like 5 years ago.
No. It's something.
If they do divide into 3 parts, would that mean that like Black Panther 3 and the X-Men reboot will have to be delayed?
You know, that's a great question. I wasn't even considering that. I think Feige honestly just wants to get these 2 movies done, then launch the X-Men, and then he's probably not going to be at Marvel that much longer.
I mean, because the X-Men are like his baby.
Yeah, exactly. He's not gonna leave until the X-Men get off the ground. But after that, I can't imagine what else he has left to do in the MCU.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him if he goes via con Dios. I mean, he's done enough.
Yep, and then he goes over to start the Image comic universe.
No, the Valiant universe.
Valiant. It could be
The
either.
Valiant
No,
universe.
he's
Oh,
gonna start
God.
the Archie comic universe. That's what he's going to
Oh,
do.
hell yeah.
All right. Fiona, buy or sell the Supergirl Lobo teaser?
I love it. I think it looks really good. I think it looks great. I think he embodies the role so perfectly. I think I saw somebody say that like the only thing missing is the red eyes and stuff, and I think they could add some red eyes if they wanted to. But to be honest, though, he just embodies the role like physically and just just in terms of the look of the character, it's like perfect for him. So
yeah, I think the red eyes might have
zero
been just
complaints.
like a little too much, made it like a little too cartoony. So I
Perhaps.
kind of get why.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that does make sense. I just remember seeing a picture of Lobo from Krypton season 2, and like the costume is like not bad for like a TV budget, but they also gave him like deep red eyes.
You know what they should have done? They should have got Timothy Chalamet, and they should have done Twink Lobo from the New 52.
Oh God!
God.
Don't remind me that
Lobo.
exists.
Oh.
I thought we
Everyone-
agreed we don't talk about New 52 because it never ever happened.
There was some good stuff in it. By some, I mean very, very little, and it had to do with the Batman characters. But I mean,
I was gonna say.
Noah Centineo. Wait, hold on. We need to bring that up before I forget about it.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
we got a trailer drop, boys.
We got a trailer drop, and was I mistaken? Wasn't fucking Noah Centineo playing He-Man?
yeah.
You know, I thought it was, but now
No,
it's
it's-
Nicholas Galitzine or something is his name?
Where did we fuck that up?
Galitzine?
Yeah.
Galitzine? Yeah, because I thought it was Noah Centineo the whole entire time.
So did I.
But it's
But-
Nicholas Valentine
Galaxy
magazine.
But I'll do buy or sell for that.
Fricassee.
I buy it, but I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm selling one unbelievably specific thing that showed up in that trailer.
Okay.
So a lot of people are upset that He-Man has pronouns.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, are you shitting me?
of all the things to
I
get
am
upset
going
over.
to tell you, I'm upset about that as well, because they missed the best fucking joke they could have put by instead of putting he/him, they could have put he/man.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. They missed the opportunity.
It's right there! What are we doing? Like, when someone said he had pronouns, I'm like, oh, they put he/man. They put he/him. I'm like, no one in that writer's room is paying attention. Like, what are we doing? Come on.
What are we doing, folks?
But, I mean, like, it looks good. I mean, as much as I
does.
don't know what it's going to look like acted like, their Skeletor looks really good.
yeah.
My only thing is that it's like, because Mike, I'm not sure if you saw the article, but Gore Verbinski, the director of the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy and Rango, among other things, kind of give a breakdown on like the state of VFX.
Oh,
And-
yeah, I saw this.
And he talked about how so much of VFX, looks like it's done in Unreal Engine because it fucking is. And there is a little bit of that here, and I'm like, look, Unreal Engine is an amazing tool. I just wish it wasn't that for every movie, because I'm like, I'm just taken out. I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I can't deal.
I think the actual problem with modern visual effects is it's timing, and the fact that so many of these vendors are on such a time crunch that like we have gone too far from what Gore Verbinski was doing with the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, where he actually got to take his time and make sure that everything looked right.
And all those effects really hold up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely. Before we move on, you guys want a review of the movies that Mattel has in the pipeline?
Oh boy.
Okay. This is from Wikipedia. Matchbox, Thomas, Barney, American Girl, Bob the Builder, Christmas Balloon, Hot Wheels, Magic 8 Ball, Major Matt Mason, Monster High, Polly Pocket, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Uno, Viewmaster, and Wishbone.
Hold on, when the hell did Mattel buy American Girl?
I'm guessing a long time ago, like 2000s maybe.
That I do know.
Like, the only ones in those that don't sound stupid is American Girl, and that's only because they've done it before. You know, an American Girl movie can work.
So it was in 1998 that Mattel purchased American Girl.
Really? Huh, I never got that vibe, because when I was little, I went to the American Girl store in New York City. Because I wanted a big American Girl doll, but the only one I had was like the little mini Addie, because they were like $150 to get a doll, and my parents did not have that kind of money.
Oh. All right. Mike, buy or Bree, buy or sell the Muppet Show revival trailer.
Please just let this be good. Just please, like, it amazes me, like, how hard it's, we'll let the Muppets be everything but the goddamn Muppets, but I think having Seth Rogen and Sabrina Carpenter, people who like comedy, is like very like cognitively like aware, like they vibe with the Muppets just like with their normal like material. I think it's just a one-off for now. I'm hoping this means down the road we'll get a proper Muppet Show reboot, so that the Muppets are no longer in this weird limbo where they basically just come out for like cameo appearances, like they're in the freaking Avengers or whatever, or in like some random travel commercial.
Or the Game Awards.
Or the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
But no, I am excited for the Muppets Show revival. Even if it is just a one-off, which I have a feeling that this is gonna probably be critically received. Like it'll be pretty well received, and also if it does well, Disney might be like, "Hey, so people like the Muppets."
You don't say.
Yeah. Jacob, buy or sell the season 4 Invincible trailer.
The season 4 what trailer?
Invincible?
Invincible. I've not seen a single episode of Invincible, so if everyone's excited for it, then buy.
All right. Got it. All right. I will do this one. Netflix to acquire the rights to the entire JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime with the acquisition of Warner Brothers. Thank fucking God, and now it will all be in one spot for once.
Yeah, JoJo's has been weird, because I think for like the dub, originally like Warner Brothers, like the American end, for those who don't know, Warner Brothers Japan is the production company behind JoJo's, but they did like this weird thing, and this is why like so much of JoJo's
this
like
bizarre thing.
Yes, this very bizarre thing. So, from what I understand and what I can recall, they originally just did like the first season, which was Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency. Yeah. So they dubbed that, but Warner Brothers did it themselves. So that's one of the reasons why they all have like the British accents. Then at some point, I think they give it to Bang Zoom and Viz, and that's why you have the accents. But before that, I think they actually did like a test dub of like the first couple of episodes, where of all things Patrick Seitz is voicing like Star Platinum, but that never got like released. So then Stardust Crusaders just kind of sits there. They don't release any more JoJo's, and then I guess Viz picks it up, and then they kind of did the next couple seasons after that, and then with part 6 Netflix acquired that, but I think they still use the same studio. But JoJo's has been on like a very like weird localized journey, And that's not even getting to the localized stand names.
My favorite one. I don't think anything is ever going to beat this. So for those that don't know, Rocky likes to name the stands after songs. One of the stands that is in part 7 is, I believe it's D4C. It's Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. I might have told Mike this. I don't know.
I know it is.
If you,
Yeah.
Okay. For those that don't know, what is your shot in the dark for what an American translation of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is?
I'm not gonna say because I already know what it is.
I know what it is.
It is filthy acts done at a reasonable price.
My favorite one is still Flaccid Pancake.
Flaccid Pancake is up there, but like Bad the Company, like that gets to be some of those. And there's this meme on the JoJo subreddit. I can't remember what it is, but it starts out as Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, and then it's Filthy Acts at a reasonable price, and it goes down like 7 versions of it, and it ends on I'm not gay, but it's $20. So fucking funny. All right, yeah, I'm very happy it's all going to be in one spot. Alrighty, Mike, buy or sell that Max Parker has been cast as Heimdall in the God of War live action series.
I buy this. This is pretty decent casting.
Yeah, I hope that he can nail being as much of a dickhead as Heimdall is in that game. He is ridiculous. No, I had to laugh. Someone posted on Twitter where they were like, he doesn't even look anything like him, and he posted Heimdall from the Thor movies. And then all these comments are slamming him, and then all of a sudden his comment underneath it, he goes, the joke. Oh, good lord. All right, so yeah, there's that. We're gonna save those next two as an actual topic to talk about because I feel we're gonna get some mileage out of that versus just being a quick buy or sell. Crap, those are both in the anime. I guess I will buy or sell this one. Netflix and anime studio Mappa signed a strategic partnership that will see Netflix stream multiple feature Mappa exclusives worldwide. Multiple anime already in development. Netflix and Mappa will collaborate from a story development to merchandise. I think it's kind of cool that like a studio as big as Mappa is choosing Netflix over Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that's interesting to say the least.
Yeah, because that's gonna stir some shit.
Well, you know what? It was funny because I mentioned this to Mike last night, and I don't think a lot of people know this, but with Chainsaw Man, there's no production committee. Mappa funded it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually awesome.
Yes, it is. Because that movie is phenomenal.
No, the series.
Oh, the entire series of Chainsaw Man? Really?
Yep.
Yeah, no, they completely own the IP. But I think the reason I went with Netflix is more financial stability. Because I think Mappa is very aware of like the issues that it has.
You don't say.
I mean, Mappa's problem is they just got too big, like, too quickly, but even back in the day before Mappa really blew up, that Yasuke anime, like, that was Mappa. Like, they've had, like, a long relationship with Netflix.
Yeah. I could see Mappa shifting Zombieland Saga since they could use it to ride the K-pop Demon Hunters train. Maybe. Also, they do, what's that one that has been coming out for a while? Oh, shit, I can't. Got the purple ninja girl in it. I can't think of her name. Fuck.
Hold on, I'll look that one up.
Shit. Why can't I think of it? It's only on like its 2nd season. It's one of the 19 shows that Mappa has running right now. For those that don't know, Mappa was made to be the studio to stop doing what was that Madhouse? What Madhouse was doing, producing way too much content and too much and burning out all of its animators. So a guy left Madhouse to make Mappa, and then that guy left, and then another guy took over, and it just became what Madhouse was.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Hell's Paradise. I just remembered it. It's Hell's
That's
Paradise. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, one last one. I guess, Mike, buy or sell that Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is set to make history with a special IMAX screening announced for February 6th in Japan. Film will become the first anime movie ever to be presented in expanded 1:43:1 aspect ratio, revealing additional vertical and horizontal imagery that has never been shown in standard theoretical screenings.
Yeah, I buy this.
Yeah, that's...
Like, hold on. I want to see how much Demon Slayer has made worldwide.
a lot.
It's got to be at least $500 million.
I think it's more than that. I think it's creeping towards a full bill, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Let me see.
723 million, 860,659. Yeah, it's in the upper half of just under $1 billion.
Yeah, and they don't plan on releasing it on Netflix for roughly 17 years, so it's probably going to make $1 billion. Okay. Alrighty, so, I have a social media was a mistake. So, I mentioned something when I was talking about Gachi Akuda before I reset the clock because I mentioned it again. That there was people upset about Arca Corvus and Jabber because they were yelling at people for saying that those characters were black. And everyone's like, wow, that's got to be stupid white people saying that. No, 99% of the people saying it were black people, despite the fact that their voice actors are black. The mangaka said that they were black, and they present themselves as black. So, the representation stupidity has gotten really bad, especially recently. And it's happened twice with the same guy. Marvel Studios has reportedly met with actors like Aaron Pierre to play the new Black Panther in Avengers Secret Wars. I don't think they should be meeting with Aaron Pierre for the role of T'Challa for all of the obvious reasons. Hey, I know this isn't real and Aaron Pierre isn't playing Black Panther. All I'm saying is that he should be nowhere near the conversations for the new T'Challa because the role should obviously go to a dark-skinned actor.
Yay, colorism.
Hey, there used to be this thing where we, wanted representation. You're not going to get representation if you're actually bitching about you getting representation because it's not exactly your representation that you wanted. How about we stop doing this? This is the thing where it's like with Miles Morales, where it's like if they found a black talented actor and he wasn't half Hispanic, you should just tell him to go get fucked. Let's stop doing this where if it's not a 4-5, if the genie wasn't played by a blue person, people are upset. This type of shit needs to stop. For real. Why are we still doing this?
Well, and here's the other thing. He obviously wouldn't be playing T'Challa.
He might be. It's Secret Wars and all. He might be.
But could it be possible that this version is maybe someone from outside Wakanda?
I don't know.
Could be.
I have no idea, but even if he's from outside Wakanda, the degree of being black enough, when I see an Irishman in a movie, I'm not upset because they aren't as white as the moon. I'm just okay with it being that way. It's fine. Can we stop being upset at the fact that people are getting roles that match the skin color they have, even if it's not to the 99th percentile of the exact palette that you want?
Everyone just wants to be bitching and mad.
Like, it's gotten to the point of where people are going to be upset because if the freaking Blade movie ever happens, that Mahershala Ali isn't actually a daywalker.
Yeah, like that's when it's gotten too far.
Like, it's just so stupid. It just drives me fucking. All right, on to gaming news. I gotta bring this article up here because I actually think this is kind of funny, and I really hope this actually happens. Alrighty. U.S. Congress members want the FTC to review the EA sale to Saudi Arabia. In a press release, In a press release recently shared online, the leaders of the Labor Caucus, among 40 members of the U.S. Congress, are asking the FTC chairman Andrew Ferguson to take another look at the sale. In a letter, the Labor Caucus chairs say that they have serious concerns regarding the sale of EA to Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. We are committed to preserving fair, competitive labor markets and safeguarding American jobs. Given the detail of this acquisition on workers, the labor market concentration, and the long-term competitiveness of the U.S. video game industry, we urge you to thoroughly review this transaction, the letter reads. Workers in the video game industry are already navigating an environment marked by instability, shrinking opportunities, and repeated rounds of layoffs. EA is one of the largest employers of video game workers in the United States, and evidence suggests the company was already significantly wage-setting power. So I doubt this is going to happen, but yeah, maybe we should look into things of why we're selling it to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they did a terrorism to us. That would be silly.
What?
Yeah, it's not like it's like a slave country either.
No.
That some celebrities have no problem performing in.
Hey man, paychecks are paychecks. Morals only matter when you want to get good celebrity. You want to get good shots on the news. Alrighty. A little bit more about Life is Strange that they didn't add last time that I wanted to put in. In the new Life is Strange reunion, when you start, you will pick Mass Caulfield's relationships, which leads to different dialogue options and content. Amanda, which is the one female romance option, friends or romance. Chloe, dead or alive, which is going to be in the game regardless. Chloe, friend or romance. Safi, support or reject. Or Vin, friend or romance. Kiona, did you play Double Exposure?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No.
So I might have been the only one. But yeah, it was very good in my opinion. People didn't like it that it kind of became an Avengers game at the end.
Did it?
like the story of it's really good. What happens with there's a point where this character named Safi dies. And then and then Max gets affected to where instead of time traveling just in time, she travels between two timelines. And that point is this character Safi being alive or not. And then in the end, you find out that that characters are getting pissed off, and some are seeing different characters doing things, and other people aren't aware of what's going on. And you find out that this girl Safi also has powers.
Oh, so she's
a shapeshifter, and she's been screwing with people on both ends. Because the third act of the game is where Safi took a photo before she died, and the photo down the barrel is Max pointing a gun at this character, and you have no idea how we got to that point. It's finding out that Safi has been finding people that have powers like her and Max, and they're just sick of living like regular people. So now it's Max and regular people versus Safi and everyone else.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's I mean, the game's gorgeous, the plot line is great, people just didn't like that part in it, and that's fine, and it looks like they're finishing it off that way. It's just that they're bringing back Max because Chloe because some things won't happen, but yeah, it's...
Yeah. Okay, understandable.
Yeah, it's...
Understandable why people would be a little bit pissed off at that.
But I am looking forward to it. All right. Hey, do any of you, through the amount of time that I have been doing this podcast, obviously know who the upstanding citizen named Grums is?
Ew.
Ew.
So yeah, he was going on a tirade for quite some time about how that PlayStation's lying about Ghost of Yote, that ovaries are bad and women are evil and no one would buy a video game with them because how can you like playing as a woman? Insert go to rant I had here. Anyway, but yeah, so Sakana, one of the most trusted financials for sales in video games, put out a chart for the best-selling video games across the board of last year. Ghost of Yote is in third, only behind NBA 2K26 and Battlefield.
Damn.
It outsold Call of Duty. Two different Call of Duties, Madden, College
Crazy.
Football, EA Sports, and Forza Horizon 5, which got an extra 3 million copies from going over to PlayStation.
Damn.
Yeah,
Mm.
that
It fucking slaughtered.
that is what we call a mic drop.
Yeah,
Put that in your
good.
pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, good lord. And magically he hasn't commented on this because, go to your basement and take advantage of all the money that you cheat people out of when you make fun of other people for trying to beat video games. All right. Okay. So, we haven't talked about Pocket Pair in a while. According to Automaton West, Pocket Pair CEO Takakuro Mizobi revealed that the game designer candidates are required to submit screenshots of their Steam libraries and playtime. Applicants who do not play games on Steam reportedly do not pass the initial screening. The goal is to evaluate candidates' game designs sensibilities by having them analyze the games they played the most, focusing on mechanics, systems, and game designs. While playtime on other platforms is welcome, Steam remains a top priority. Pocket Pair, known for Palworld, believes deep and varied gaming experience is essential for aspiring designers. Do we think that is a good practice or a bad practice?
Kind of can go both ways.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny where he's like, he pulls up, be like, let me see your Steam account.
Yeah, I think that's kind of invasive.
Yeah, it's like
I think that's kind of invasive, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't want it. I don't want you to know, like, how much time I spend playing video games. Some of us don't have a whole lot of time, or some of us have lives and shit that we want to do. Like,
Gamer having a life? Oh my god, Kiona. Heresy.
I know. As soon as I said it, I was like, well, that's not right.
How dare you? Alrighty.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? Okay, so I know we talked about this a while back, but it's been a minute since we talked about it. So, Alan Wake 2 kind of got shafted with not a lot of people buying it on Epic. It's a lot of reason why people don't believe that it made a lot of money. So there was a tweet that someone put out saying, I understand Epic entirely funded Alan Wake 2, but this altruistic pro-developer talk doesn't sit well when Remedy seemingly went into financial crisis because they couldn't tap Steam for Alan Wake 2 and the sales suffered potentially hundreds of millions in lost revenue. Remedy saw this and commented on it. Hi, there would be no Alan Wake 2 without Epic Publishing. The publishing deal with Epic was very fair to Remedy. While these complex deals often take a year or so to reach their conclusion, it may not always be fair to the developer. This one was, and it only took months to get done. Epic was and is an excellent partner to us, Steam or no Steam. Not very often that the company actually comes to put out the fire that would make them defend the thing that made them look bad. Now, I'm not going to say that Epic Game Store really does anyone any favors in a lot of things. It's mainly just Steam is the go-to, but it's nice to at least defending the people that helped you get where you're kind of needing to go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Now, thinking of something I'm not going to defend. The Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake has been canceled at Ubisoft, and apparently the voice actor for the Prince of the Persia found out when he saw the tweet. So they've discontinued 6 games that did not meet the new enhanced quality as well as selected portfolio prioritization criteria at group level. These include the Prince of Persia remake as well as 4 unannounced titles, including 3 new IPs and a mobile title. Ubisoft has underwent a major company reset, resulting in 6 canceled games, 7 delayed projects, and 2 studio closures. Canceled projects include Sands of Time remake, the mobile title, 4 unannounced games. There's that. Delayed ones, a project meant for April 2026. Ubisoft conducted thorough reviews of its content pipeline over December and January, led to strategic decisions to refocus its portfolio, meaning just Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six Siege. Reallocate resources and comprehensively revise its roadmap for the next 3 years. This will support an objective to return exponential levels of quality on the open world adventure segment and I love lingo, and step change the group's position on the games as a service narrative experience. They're organizing them into creative houses.
Wow.
Ubisoft's share price dropped 33% this morning following its announcement of its major company reset yesterday, hitting the lowest value in 14 years. The company's share price has now dropped 95.9% in the past 8 years.
You know what I have to say? Good job, Ubisoft. Woo!
Great job.
Good job.
Just fantastic.
Good jobs all around. It's fantastic.
Oh my god. I don't even understand how they got into this position.
Oh, and apparently, like, one of the actresses that did mocap and voice acting just said, that's 3 years of my life, like, just gone.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. And speaking of more dumb decisions, Ubisoft wants Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six to be annual billionaire brands.
What?
In a Ubisoft press detailing their creative house is set under the few months back, the strategic split outlined at Ubisoft and Vantage Studios was set up, but its latest release shares a bold new promise from that venture. The new press release by Ubisoft isn't all doom and gloom, but there's a fair bit of it.
Oh, it's not?
No. Wrapped up in 7 pages of the document, for instance, it was confirmed that the Prince of Persia remake was canceled. Midway through the document, it turned to Creative House's ecosystems that sat underneath the wider Ubisoft umbrella. There are 5 creative houses at Ubisoft, each positioned for different purposes. The first revealed Advantage Studio, which is the privilege of leading development of Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six Siege. The mission statement is to be focused on scaling and extending Ubisoft's largest and established franchises to turn them into annual billionaire brands.
Oh.
Ubisoft
gotcha.
never wants these franchises to make $1 billion a year. That put into perspective, it suggested that in 2024, since launching in 2026, Rainbow Six Siege has generated approximately $3.8 billion in revenue. Estimates suggest that Assassin's Creed has earned Ubisoft just north of $4 billion in revenue over the past 10 years.
All right, so we all agree. Yes.
Agree on.
Boo.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something else. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something.
I was like, yeah, it's going really great there.
The best
fantastic.
even.
The best even. All right, Kiona, as the one COD player, I believe in here. I'm going to ask your opinion on how interesting you find this because you might know those studios better than me. Alrighty,
Okay.
Sledgehammer Games is developing an action RPG with deep lore, it's claimed. Sledgehammer Studios, best known for creating and contributing to the development of Call of Duty franchise, started in 2011 with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, most recently assisted with Treyarch and Raven Software on 7. It's said that they are making a new RPG with deep lore. do you think that is something Sledgehammer could be good at?
I would like to see the Call of Duty studios, the studios that are sort of trapped and shackled to this mega franchise that will never die, no matter how badly it does, unfortunately. Even though I love zombies, but that's pretty much all that I love about that. But like, in terms of seeing them branch out and do something different, I'm for it. But at the same time, it's Sledgehammer. They haven't been responsible for the best of the CODs lately. I mean, no studio that works on Call of Duty has really been responsible for anything good as of late. In my opinion, like I think everything's been pretty substandard.
Kiona,
But
what
like,
about that awesome campaign though?
oh, that awesome campaign! Yeah, the campaigns have been awesome for the past couple of iterations of the game. Really, just fantastic. Just way better than the old games. Obviously, that's sarcasm.
I couldn't tell.
I'm glad that you could. I'm just saying that for the record. But like, yeah, I mean, it's I just don't know, man. I mean, Sledgehammer, like when their best COD was Advanced Warfare.
Oh, that's not good.
No, no good.
That's not good.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm for them branching out and trying something different because you never know. Maybe I feel like as a studio, maybe they'll, I'm frankly amazed that they're even getting the chance to try an action
Wasn't Advanced
RPG.
Warfare the one with Kevin Spacey?
It was.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh.
But I mean,
yikes.
the reason why I say it was the best of their efforts is because it actually had a campaign as opposed to like the ones that are recent that have had nothing but multiplayer maps and you just go around there solo and don't do shit. At least it had something to it beyond just being another COD with multiplayer. I don't know though. I mean, when that's their best effort, I just don't know. But like I was saying, I feel like maybe a refresh and a new genre might do them some good, possibly.
I would imagine something magical had to be presented for anyone at them to go, yeah, sure, try and make that. You don't have to keep going on Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm amazed that they're even letting them try it because it's like, once like Raven used to make like the X-Men Legends games and everything.
Yeah.
Like they made a whole ton of shit. And then as soon as they're thrown into the Call of Duty mill, it's like you don't have a chance to do anything else. What was that one? Wasn't it like High Moon?
Oh yeah, High Moon was the one that made the Deadpool game and the really good Transformers games.
And they also made like Dark Watch way back in the day.
Yeah, High Moon's great. Just no one bought that fucking Deadpool game, so it kind of killed them.
Yeah, I know. It just turned them into a shell of their former self, and then they just threw them in the Call of Duty mill after that. And they were helping out with Destiny for a little bit when Destiny was under the umbrella of Activision. But yeah, I mean, I just hope something good comes of it. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Maybe. There's a chance. There's a slightly more than 0% chance we'll get something good.
Hold on. I have to make sure that I'm saying this right. Yeah, you're right. They could make the next High Guard Kiona.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Jeff Keighley will put them in the prime spot at the end of the Game Awards.
Hey, guys, that game came out. I don't know if anyone noticed.
I noticed.
That game came out.
Yeah.
Notice how it had literally no marketing other than the one spot at the Game Awards.
Yep.
My co-host from my one podcast sent me like a screenshot of like Doki tried for like a couple hours last night to get in, and she kept waiting because it's a 3v3, and during her entire stream she only got like 3 matches.
Oof.
Okay, here's the thing that I'm just gonna throw out here. It needs to stop being called the next Concord, and it needs to be called the next this. Because you know what Concord had? Ideas.
Yeah.
It had cinematics that were planned to come out every week, and it had a roadmap. People may not have liked it, but it actually had work put into it. This horse hockey that was mashed out of 8 different ideas and looked like ass was what people are saying Concord was. I played both of them. Concord played worlds better than this.
Yeah.
Good lord. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, yes, mio. All right. So, okay. Amazon doubles down on AI dubs for anime despite backlash, creative director wanted. Updated articles. We're going to get to the funny part last. Amazon posted a job listing on January 17th for a creative director dubbing for its Prime Video streaming platform. The creative director would join Amazon's localization enablement accessibility program, LEAP team, and would spearhead the creative vision for its AI-enabled dubbing platform. Amazon AI dubbing creative director will identify opportunities and set up creative workflows to expand AI dubbing to new languages and content types. It specifically names anime among other content types. Update 123. Less than 24 hours after the publication of this article, Amazon has delisted the position. The reason unknown.
Sure. Unknown.
Unknown. Wow. Like,
Can I just say something that's not related to this topic really, but it's just anecdotal? Because okay, so I was rewatching, the Battlestar Galactica series from 2004.
Oh,
And
yeah?
you know how they did like webisodes at one point, right? They
Yeah.
did a couple of supplemental things, and there was webisodes and stuff. So we found the thing on YouTube. We found one of the webisode things on YouTube, and the captions on YouTube are all AI generated, right? For the most part, like this, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
was because they misspelled things pretty quickly and pretty, consecutively. And one of them, so there's a character on there. His name is Felix Gata. And there's another character on there. His name is Baltar.
Oh, God.
And instead of Baltar and Gata, it was Waltar and Mr. Gator.
That sounds about right. That's like...
And
Netflix
Anyway.
Netflix is really bad for that, too.
Oh, it's so bad.
No, not Flex. Crunchyroll is really bad for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
God,
when you're watching a dub
Yeah.
and you put on like the subtitles.
Yeah, like expect because this is a AI dub or an AI subtitling machine trying to subtitle anime terms,
Oh, God.
and it just doesn't work. Like one of the main characters in Gachi Akuda, his name is Engine, Enjin. It's spelled engine like a car.
Yes.
Then it is his weapon is an umbrella named Umbreaker. They subtitle it Armbreaker, like the wrestling move. And then I believe it was and it's called Octa Shredder because it turns into like a turning thing, and then it was Ice Shredder.
What?
So like 3 things in a row, it was just horribly wrong. And I'm like, man, I mean, I know I've gotten to the point of where I'm just old and I put subtitles on everything, but I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, why are we even trying with this? Like, you're not even getting some terms right, where it will be like, a character will say Alistair, and then the subtitle will be all the stairs.
damn.
Like, what are we doing? It's just so bad. God, it's so bad.
God.
It's the fucking worst. All right. So we're gonna get through one more AI thing, and then we're gonna talk about the one that I took out of the buy or sell. All right. Netflix has confirmed to its shareholders that its plans to expand the use of AI across all its platforms pipeline, including anime, which is stated focus on supporting creative teams rather than replacing them. Bullshit. According to the company, one of the clearest applications of AI is assisted subtitle localization, aimed at
Yay.
speeding up global releases, keeping the costs under control.
Boo.
Man, how hard is it to just pay a guy to do subtitles?
Seriously.
Apparently,
Yeah.
way too hard.
I can't afford to work a keyboard. So then I sold all my rights to some fruit company, and then I got to mow. And then I
Why
then
does
I
it
used
sound
to
like a
mow that
goddamn
grass
Ken
for free.
Burns documentary?
So then I started to mow that grass for free. That's one of my favorite things to quote from Forrest Gump ever. Anytime something goes wrong or someone just is a dumb play, it's like, so I sold everything to some fruit company, and then I just mowed that grass for free. It's one of my favorite lines in a fucking movie ever. It's so stupid. Like, Forrest Gump is not meant to be a comedy, but I laugh so fucking much at
Oh
it.
my god! Yeah.
Oh god.
People there don't go to church. No religion too? It's hard to imagine. That's easy if you try, Dick. I think that's funnier.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
get
up
some
there.
bubblegum shrimp.
My mama calls them my magic legs.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
he
Okay.
had him with him a guitar case.
Yes. All right. So, all right.
Hmm.
Does everybody remember the smash global hit, The Flash movie?
Oh
Wait,
my
you mean a
god!
Flash movie?
Oh my god,
So
it is
good.
like my favorite movie of all time. Like,
Lines
it is the
around
most
the block.
epic of epics.
Cool.
The only thing that I liked about it was Keaton.
Cool.
And that was it.
Because that writer and director are what's tapped to do The Brave and the Bold.
Can they bring
Now
back
hold,
Keaton?
now hold on. I can defend this.
Please do.
Okay.
Please defend the Flash, Mike. I want to hear it.
Well, no, I'm not defending the Flash. We're well past that.
No, let's not defend the Flash. Jesus.
But no, I
Don't ask
can
for
def-
miracles.
I can defend the this team coming back because the Flash movie has been in development hell for like at least a decade. So you can't really blame everything that went wrong on the last hands to touch the movie.
It was not, but was there other people that rewrote and did anything that touched on the movie besides her?
I mean, I'm sure.
I'm
sure
not
that
saying she's not perfect, but the last property that involved Batman that had her in it was The Flash. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up.
Sure,
Yeah.
no, I get that.
Yeah.
Has she not
Yeah.
written some
Lord.
good stuff as well, or some
Yeah,
of
she's-
these better things like
Bumblebee,
Bumblebee?
Bumblebee is
Okay, Bumblebee is good.
Oh, you mean The Shape
Bumblebee
of
was good.
Bumblebee?
She wasn't trying to fuck the car. Calm down.
Rock. Let me just say, it came out like a year after The Shape of Water. I mean,
Yes, but you still wasn't trying to fuck the car. I understand it's a stick shift, but that's not the type of movie that was in it.
Brock,
Oh boy.
you poor innocent child.
Innocent is not the terms that I would use. I've seen some things. I've watched a few scenes from Dick the Musical.
Oh, you know what? Mike might know about this, but did I ever tell you guys about the satirical fanfic that I started and I never finished? It was a Cars fic crossed over with Titanic.
Oh god.
No.
It's
Oh
called
god.
It's called My Carburetor Will Go On.
Of
And
course
it
it
is-
is.
It involves Mater going back in time, and I think it's like John Jacob Astor, and I forget who else were like getting gay.
Oh, now I'm glad I joined tonight.
Yeah, Brock, at the end of the stream, I will find it. Because it is a masterpiece, just like The Flash.
You know, I'm starting to think that people have different definitions of the word masterpiece than me. Who thinks of Jack on a boat talking about how cold some Wisconsin lakes are? And you know what? What if we put Tow Mater in there?
No, he's in there. So the thing is, his great grandfather is like the car that Jack and Rose have sex in.
I was just gonna bring up. Wait, what do they have sex in? If it's cars. I gotta say, to everyone, right before we recorded, I was saying how I regretted not being on when you guys were watching Amelia Perez and Brock's headphones broke. How much I regretted not being there for that.
Oh,
I'm now
guess
that's more
what?
than made up for. Thank you so much, Brie.
Oh, okay, even better. Oh, just wait.
Is this draw me like one of your Radiator Springs girls? Is this what we're like? What?
I started it. I never finished it. So I did it in the style of My Immortal.
Oh God.
Okay.
I think I wrote this it might have been my freshman year of college. Oh, but that's not even the best part. Once I get past.
Oh, please tell me what the best part is.
Oh, here's the best part.
What do I even want to read?
I think they sincerely didn't know I made it as a joke. But here's my favorite line for it. You know, I'm gonna just read it. Let me do my voice. Hey everyone, I am so excited to write my first story. I have admired the amazing fanfic writers over 10 years, and I finally decided to write a story of my own. My mom took me to see Titanic, which is the best movie ever. I would be so scared if what happened in the movie was for reals. And I decided to write my first fic. I cried when Jack died. I cried almost as much when that stupid bitch who pretended to have JB's BB, Justin Bieber, who is so sexy, dropped the claim. I also love cars, especially Matar. Plus, I love Yowie. I think it's so sexy. So I am combining my favorite things for my first fanfic. When I saw Mr. Andrews, he looks like he would be totally into boys. So I made this M for all this messiness. So here is my first fanfic. My carburetor will go on. Please be kind, okay? I don't... Titanic or cars. I wish I did. So, frowny face. It was a peaceful morning in Radiator Springs. Matar had just started up after a long night of tractor. Well, I'll get together. Matar was now a world hero and was even knighted for his bravery. Lightning was so proud of him, and Matar knew that Doc Hudson was watching.
On the big parking garage.
Oh God.
Yes. Watching proudly from the big parking garage in the sky. Matar ate a book of Tyros. Get it? Cheerios and tires, lols. And he soon decided to go out for a peace drive. All right. As Matar was preparing to leave for his drive, he slipped on some Carboy, Get It magazines, and ran into a mysterious rusty of safe. I don't remember this safe here, said Matar. Matar opened the safe with his 2 buck teeth and discovered an old photo of his great-great-grandpappy. The photo also contained 2 men making love making love to each other on a crate, and the photo was dated April 14th, 1912. That date Matar remember from the stories his mama told him when he was a young engine. That was
Umbreon, no.
that was the night the Titanic sank, and his great-great-grandpappy went down with the ship. Matar felt sad, and suddenly Finn McMissile crashed through the garage. Mr. Matar, you must come to headquarters now, said his serious Finn. Finn said, Matar, the world needs you once more. You need to go back in time. What? Matar said, surprised. Just follow me. I will explain. Okay, but where the darn heck am I going back in time? Mater said, confused. Said with a deep breath, the Titanic. Is it good? Please review.
Oh my god. Is Brock frozen?
I think. Yeah, I think if I had time, but just imagine if that was a whole fic, I think the world might explode.
How did we get here again?
Oh no!
I'm not even sure.
I'm
Anyway, get back to
So,
Batman the Brave and Bold.
So back to Batman.
How did we get there? I don't know.
I have no idea, but I'm gonna try to go as far back as I can.
Okay.
Listen, I trust James Gunn
Dear God.
to get Batman right. Who knows what'll happen with the movie? Obviously, they want to wait till the Batman 2 is out, and then they can get rolling with Batman. Everything will be fine. Nothing is ruined. I guess.
I don't know. I think a couple of my brain cells just got ruined. Jesus Christ.
But Brock, think of the children in the microwave.
Mhm.
No, we don't need to think of that.
I fucking forgot they put a kid in the microwave in the Flash
Oh
movie.
god,
What do you
I
think?
forgot about that.
What did you think my background was?
I don't know. You've watched some movies that I haven't watched.
That is from, like, a pirated rip of The Flash.
Yeah.
Hey guys, remember that time in The Flash when they put a Superman actor in it that famously killed himself over the star power of being Superman?
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Remember when we shouldn't have done that and we did it?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Remember how we
Remember,
brought
like,
George
when the-
Clooney back?
Remember when the costume designer said that Ezra Miller's performance was so good you would forget everything that they did?
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Oh god.
That was a detail I didn't know, and I don't think I ever needed to know. Okay, so, in other news about that, Andy Muschietti might not end up directing it. The Brave and the Bold, depending on the timing and availability, the filmmaker now finds himself a hot commodity thanks to the muscular success, according to this statement. That's what the Hollywood Reporter says of Welcome to Derry, the HBO's It series.
Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense. See, I still need to watch season 1, but I've heard good things about that series, and I think they're starting to shoot season 2 either this summer or over the fall. Who knows? But they want to get the ball moving on that pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. All right, I'm gonna go get water and take an aspirin.
All right.
Wonder
Yeah,
why
yeah.
that is.
Mike, go ahead and talk about the Oscars.
Which
Give me
are
the
held
Cody
in
Rhodes.
fall.
There it is. There it is.
All right, so
in my soul, I need fucking water, Cody Rhodes.
okay, so we're gonna talk about the Oscars. I'm not gonna go through all the categories, but just the major ones. So, for Best Picture, we have Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Values, Sinners, and Train Dreams. For Best Director, we got Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. Best Actress in a Leading Role, Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue, Renata Reinsev for Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone for Begonia. Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo, which is the one I was the most happy for Sinners,
Yeah.
Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value, Inga Ipsader Lilias for Sentimental Value. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. Amy Madigan for Weapons, Unmi Masaku for Sinners, and Teyana Taylor for One Battle After Another. For Best Original Screenplay, we have Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
Yeah.
And for Best Adapted Screenplay, we have Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams. Best Animated Feature Film, Arco, Elio, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. For Best International Film, we've got It Was Just an Accident for France, The Secret Agent from Brazil, Sentimental Value from Norway, Sirat from Spain, and The Voice of Heen Rajab from Tunisia. And I'll go down to Best Original Score, Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. And for Best Original Song, we have Diane Warren's song Dear Me from her documentary, Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You from Sinners, Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi, and Train Dreams from Train Dreams. And just to go over some of the highlights, Sinners beat the record for most nominations with 16 total. Following right after that is One Battle After Another with 13. A three-way tie for 9 nominations. That's Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, and Sentimental Value. And then 8 for Hamnet, 4 for Begonia, F1, Secret Agent, and Train Dreams. 2 for Avatar Fire and Ash. They got Best Costume Design and Best Visual Effects. 2 for Blue Moon, 2 for It Was Just an Accident, 2 for K-Pop Demon Hunters, and 2 for Sirat. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting award show that's broadcast on March 15th, otherwise
and
known
held
as...
at a mall.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, no, the Oscars are held in a mall.
Yeah, that's where the Dolby Theater is.
Did you not see the Wonka store in the background next to the Dolby Theater?
I've never actually watched the Oscars, so I...
Well, they don't show it but literally, I've seen people go with like hoverboards in like the back of the mall in the theater.
Good lord. Good lord.
Remember when those fuckers were everywhere, fucking hoverboards?
No, yeah. I'm happy that trend is ending.
Well, you know what? I think that's the one thing we have to thank COVID for.
Yeah.
No more hoverboards.
Yes. Thank you, COVID, so much. You got rid of hoverboards.
If only you could have gotten rid of. Okay, I won't go there anyway.
Anything else we'd like to discuss on the Oscars?
Just a question for everyone. Out of all the categories, are there any big surprises, or is this just kind of everything you expected?
I don't know. I'm really shocked that K-pop Demon Hunters is in the best animated movie.
I know what a complete shock.
You know, who the fuck was it that said that didn't qualify because it didn't get in the
that was the BAFTAs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
right.
but they're from Turf Island, so you know what, their opinions don't matter.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I know Amy Madigan has been getting a lot of nominations lately, but the only thing that makes that surprising is that it's for a horror movie.
Which is actually something that I love. Like, again, Sinners beating the record with 16 nominations. That tells you something, that the Academy is slowly starting to.
Well,
They're starting to get behind.
Horror movie though.
It's in that umbrella.
it's up there.
I wouldn't. I mean, the reason it's in there is because it's more like, because the thing with Sinners, it's like the story of like connections. Because I had to correct a friend that said, "Oh, The Sinners is a horror movie." I'm like, not really.
I wouldn't say
like it
it's
has
a
horror
movie,
elements,
but it's something / horror. Is what I would say.
And even Frankenstein kind of counts. Like, it's horror adjacent at the very least.
Yeah, I'd say horror adjacent versus. You know what? Would you even call The Substance from last year even full horror? As more as a psychological
that's body
thriller?
horror. It's body horror.
Maybe. Just enough horror for the Academy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's all we've got for that, unless you guys got more.
Oh, you know what? I actually do have one more thing.
Are you talking about Wicked?
No. That'd be too easy. What I want to talk about is the crash out over Demon Slayer not getting nominated.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about this, because we did kind of bring this up.
Demon Slayer got nominated in fucking Reze Art didn't, then I would have crashed out.
But no, this is just kind of proof of anime fans don't know what they want. They only know what they don't want, and they will bitch about anything without really knowing what they're talking about. But like, that's the thing. The Academy has they don't really like franchise films. Well, they don't like anime. They don't like anime unless it's Hayao Miyazaki. But they also don't like franchise films or movies that are just too commercial. Which
that's why
the
Transformers movies have never won an award. They're prejudice.
I mean, that's probably why the Lego movie was completely snubbed, because how was that movie ineligible? But Marcel the Shell with shoes on, was fair game.
The bullshit that I was told was that I've not seen Marcel the Shell with shoes on, but I was told the fact that it didn't qualify because it was live action.
Yeah, like there is, but it's not like it's the entire movie.
Well, I know, I get that. I'm just saying the fact that there was any in it made it not animated. Supposedly, that was the reason.
I'm not at all sad that I love the Lego movie, but I wasn't that heartbroken just because it made room for Song of the Sea and the Tale of the Princess Kaguya.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair trade off.
I mean, I liked the Lego movie when it came out, but I'm probably one of the few people to be like, I have not
Did
really
you have
thought
a
about
stroke,
the Lego.
Umbreon?
Oh, he's saying, but where the fuck is Neja 2? Where the fuck is it?
Well, I'm getting that. I'm talking about the word salad that came after that.
No, I think that's him just foaming at the mouth. He's like,
Yeah, that is raw passion right there. Which, if you've seen Neja 2, yeah, I completely get the frustration because China, I don't know, for some reason the Academy just they don't like to acknowledge that Chinese animation exists.
I think it's just like internal politics. It's some like dumb reason, but yeah. And you know what? Let me just be real about like Demon Slayer for a second. Demon Slayer's not a movie.
It is 3 episodes taped together.
Well, not even that. I would say it's like a half a core to a full core of like anime.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
And you know what? You got lucky you got a Golden Globe nomination out of that. I mean, you and me, Mike especially, we could have this conversation of like why Ilya probably shouldn't be there and like my conspiracy theory that this is just like, a PR cleanup so people stop talking about like the production drama and like the bullshit from last year with the Inside Out 2 and people not getting like their bonuses and Disney trying to like change the narrative. I'm not saying that's true, and but that's my sneaking suspicion.
Yeah, and there may be some holes in that theory, but they probably mounted a pretty strong FYC campaign because not only is Elio popping up in all of these major awards, but at the Annies specifically, they like tied for the most nominations with K-pop Demon Hunters.
And inexplicably, it's there for writings.
Which I won't understand, but whatever.
God, that I was like, huh? The Tim Allen, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. We've now dropped into the other category. Microsoft CEO has warned people must do something useful with AI before it loses public support. Satya Nadella added that we will quickly lose even the social permission to take something like energy, which is a scarce resource.
You don't say. It's almost like we should be using it for people to live and to power their homes. Not in the case of Twitter, your, questionable, like, illegal child exploitation content.
Yeah, like,
jeez.
Grok was a mistake.
You guys see that stupid thing that Razer developed at CES where it's like the waifu in a jar thing?
Oh God, yes.
What?
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
Oh, you didn't see that, Brock? Oh shit.
No.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Let me just find it.
The
Yeah.
fuck you mean waifu in a jar that I'm thinking of what I'm thinking of?
It's like a
it's the
little
waifu
anime
hologram.
cat girl or something, and it
okay. Here, I got it. Good. Hold on. Breeze got it. Breeze totally got it here because I knew exactly what you're talking about.
But the best thing is the AI that it runs on.
Okay, that's better than what I was picturing in my head.
Oh,
Frog, I think I have a good idea of what you were picturing in your head.
We don't need to
know. I know you were.
That's more.
But
that I consider it. Anyway, we're just gonna.
But wait until you find out which AI it's running off of.
All right.
What is it running on? I spoke to Kira for my AI avatars, and it's in the Razer, and you're talking to Grok.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Grok was a mistake.
Why in the fuck? Why are you using Grok for that? That's like the worst.
That actual thing there is a cool idea.
It
Why
could
it's
be.
Grok though is dumb.
Yeah, that's the thing that really got me.
You could
was
just
like,
make that a fucking virtual AI Alexa.
You could.
That would have been worlds better.
You know what? Like,
Yes.
I don't know why you couldn't just hook it into whatever your smart device is, like
Yeah.
via like a port.
Yeah,
That's
I would love that a lot more. Like, and if you could actually program the, I'd want to say basically whatever AI entity, like you could actually draw what you want the thing to be. This could be at your house, so why the fuck would you care? You could literally just download whatever character you wanted to be in the thing, so that would be cool.
That would be cool if, yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Yeah, it's... I hate that it uses Grok. It's just unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Oh my... CES was a whole thing for me, by the way. Not to get too off topic, but I mean, the Consumer Electronics Show, the way that they did it, was so insane to me. Like, there's nothing... There were no, like, real advances. It was all just robotic shit, and it was all just AI shit. Like, nobody came out with a new GPU. Nobody came out with a new CPU. Everybody's just, like, talking about how memory's gone up in price and everything, which is true, but I mean, still... Like, nobody advanced actual hardware. Everybody was just talking about, like, AI and all this shit. I'm over it.
Kiana, I know you probably can't wait for the inevitable.com bubble style burst that's gonna happen soon.
Yep.
It's gonna burst, and it's gonna burst hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
That's what my ex said.
If Brock and I had nickels for every time we
For
heard
every time an ex said it's gonna burst, I'd have one nickel.
It's gonna go up in flames, and I'll bring the marshmallows.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm not that impressive, but anyway.
Wow, who let the peanut gallery in here?
I just went through a range of emotions. I went from scared to what the fuck was that, to confused as to where did that fucking come from, and then the realization of, oh yeah, we have sound effects in this fucking thing.
I mean, Brock, don't you have a laugh track for everything?
Yeah, I do. I have a couple of things on my Twitch. There's some that I gotta redo, but yeah, I went through like 5 emotions in this period of 2 seconds.
I'm so glad I got on today, guys.
God, Lord, I fucking... Oh! Alright.
Brock, remember, you invited me to onto your show.
God, that fucking spun me. Oh my God. Because I was like, is someone laughing in my house? Because I'm home alone, BT dubs. I'm like, is that my phone? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. God,
you turn around, there's like a whole like crowd like literally right behind you.
I'm like, what that makes me feel like, has anyone seen the movie Rubber? Has no one here seen the movie Rubber?
I don't
I
think
have.
so.
I have.
Bree, have you not seen Rubber?
I don't recall. I don't know.
Bree,
What about the sentient tire?
That's a lay crap episode waiting to happen. It's about a sentient tire that kills people with psychic powers.
It's amazing.
So
it's amazing.
So you're telling me it's Christine, basically?
Oh, but so much worse.
Oh,
boy!
And therefore better.
It also has a crowd that's watching it in the actual movie.
Yeah.
And then, like, the actors interact
really
with
weird.
the crowd.
Yeah, it gets weird and meta. It
Yeah.
gets so strange.
It's a thing.
That is definitely a late crap episode. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! It came out in 2010.
Holy shit, dude!
That movie
and the tire
drive.
has a name. The tire's name is Robert.
I forgot.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, David Bowie's. David Bowie. I thought it said David Bowie. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no. The Starman is not in here. Never. Oh,
Thankfully.
everyone on the planet, I tell you now, go watch Rubber. It's a treat.
Go watch Rubber.
If you
Yes.
do Rubber for Lake Crap, I demand I need to be in that episode.
All right.
Yeah, Brock has to be in that episode. Like I got to be in the Legend of Chun-Li episode.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. I might be planning those for like the summer movies because I'm not
so
sure
good.
Nice.
because I'm not sure what we have because we have Shark Week planned out, but we don't have anything else. But I think the next so the next two movies we're doing is Wuthering High School, which apparently is like a bunch of horror backgrounds, and like one of them's connected to the guy who did. Where is it? Hold on. Let me just do.
Heizer's that entire fucking movie is a Family Guy cutaway sketch.
It
I'm
really is
not
a Family Guy
joking.
cutaway sketch.
I
I forgot about the fact that it got super meta and like there's an audience watching it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the guy who directed Wuthering High School,
every time.
it was not disciple, but like a protege of Clive Barker. Yes, it is the
What
Clive
the
Barker Yes, it is the Clive Barker you're thinking of.
Wow.
And it's a Lifetime Television for Women movie too.
And Clint Eastwood's daughter is in this.
What? Like, I
What?
feel like we're just playing Mad Libs at this point.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, I think I've counted all the times that Brock has got up and left in the middle of a podcast. I know it's the first time I remember. The earliest one was when Brock, you and Mike, you guys were talking about CinemaCon, and Mike was bringing up Ryan Gosling's Kenergy line.
Oh.
That and the
Alright.
second time was when the Christmas reunion, and I mentioned Saw Patrol.
Oh God! Saw
Oh, yeah.
Patrol.
And the
Saw
third
Patrol.
time was, of course, Emilia Perez. And the fourth time was when you brought out the Lilo and Stitch Isekai manga. And the fifth time, I'm pretty sure this is at least the fifth time. I haven't watched every single Zeroing Out episode, but I'm pretty sure it's 5. If anyone can think of another time, please let me know.
Oh,
All right, but I have to show you exactly who's involved with this.
Why is Will Poulter in the
James
right
Caan?
Yes.
Okay.
That is Will Poulter. That guy on the right is Will Poulter. Why are like? What are we doing?
Oh, but the highlight, I think the other movie that we're doing next month is we're doing the Ghost Adventures movie, Demon House.
Of course. Of course. Good gravy. All right.
You know what my day opened up with? A video about Clint Eastwood's career in which they showed one of his old movie trailers, and the trailer literally says Clint Eastwood goes to an all-girls school and is imprisoned there by these man-depraved women, by these men. What was it? What was the line? It was like such a funny line. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. By these,
I feel like
it was these man-eager girls. That was it.
Is it a gas leak? Where are we?
That is my day. The opening of my day was that video, and it has ended with Wuthering High.
Is it for having a stroke you smell toast? What are...
Yes.
I
Do you smell toast, Brock?
I don't know anymore,
Do
man.
you smell burnt toast?
I don't know.
I think we need to move on.
We're gonna try. Okay, so this was something I thought was funny because it pissed off a lot of people in the AOT community because they're shit fanatics. Gene and Mikasa is now officially canon. The new Blu-ray visual materials created for the accessibility finally confirmed that Mikasa at the end, the guy with Mikasa at the end was Jean. They reveal that Jean became Mikasa's husband, and two later had children and grandchildren together. Regarding the end credits, the Blu-ray audio describes several scenes: Mikasa and Jean visiting the grave with their children, elderly couples returning later with their children and grandchildren, and finally the nuclear missile striking the city. This confirms that the man who stayed with Mikasa many years was John, and the end of all the Parodies Island, including them, was destroyed by nuclear missiles. Personally, this wasn't a surprise. While some may be shocked by the confirmation, now most fans had already assumed it. Thank you for listening. I am the person who wrote the script for the audio guide, not just for this title, but in general, audio guides released through the apps of the films. Then that he goes, please, the writer did not make a personal arbitrary interpretations. This is what happened. That made me so happy because a bunch of people were like, Mikasa would never move on. She only loved Eren. She literally chopped his head off. So, spoilers for Attack on Titan. You should have watched it by now, but yeah. Good morning, you cutie peoples. Eren, you missed the fucking podcast.
Oh man.
All right. DC Comics president Jim Lee says that Japanese manga and anime is incredibly powerful. I often find myself wondering what's missing in Western comics and why aren't they able to achieve the same flavor. I think that manga has an advantage over American comics, which are mostly about superheroes, and that's where the majority of sales and readers are concentrated. In Japan, it's closer to literature, and anyone can read it, and it's not just hero stories. There's a much wider range of genres, like stories about cooking or soccer. You can draw stories from that. So I'm very happy that manga has been so successful because it gives me a goal to aim for.
I mean, that's not untrue. That's not untrue.
No, it's not. And because can you name a well-known ongoing comic that isn't partially outside of like Archie and Sonic, which outside of Archie, Sonic is kind of basically a superhero comic that isn't a superhero comic?
I mean, there are some horror comics that are pretty popular.
Yeah, but in the mainstream of people, like, you're going to tell them what a comic is. They're going to think of a superhero. You ask someone a manga, they're going to think of 1,400 things.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Not technically, Umbreon. Not technically every time. And I'm going to be honest with you, having an ending doesn't make something good.
It just means they came to a conclusion.
A conclusion. Which, again, doesn't guarantee something's good. And we've talked enough on this podcast about bad endings to things. Oh, oh my god. I think that Cars fanfiction almost killed me. Okay. Oh my god. Oh! Alright. Unless anyone has anything else.
Hold on, I actually do want to bring up that best years for anime.
Do you want... This is a quite long thing. This was something I was going to dedicate a decent chunk of time to when we actually had a time to do it and go through it and what our opinions are on it.
All right, so we'll save this for maybe a lighter week.
Episode. No, it's a good one because there's something I want to ask about because I genuinely want to know what this person was thinking, but those best years of anime is something I'm keeping in there because we can do that basically at any time. All right. Still waiting on that. Umbreon?
You know, you still have to post that short.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I will post that tomorrow. I'll write myself a reminder. But, yeah, you're gonna be waiting for a fucking while, Umbreon. People, do you know there's still people coming up with things now?
Really?
Oh yeah, they're like trying even harder now. It's really sad.
That is like legendary levels of copium.
Like, new stuff has come out just because of the behind the scenes documentary. It's bad. But, all right. I think that's all that we've got for this week. We will, if we don't got a whole lot going on for that next podcast, which I don't think we will, or I might just shed some of the lighter topics so we could do it for that. We'll do it on that. Alrighty. Bree, where can everybody find you?
All right. So you can find me if you want to. After this, I'm not sure if you want to at crazylemur.bsky.social. I'm also on Instagram at lemurs rule1, where I post pictures of my dog, my cooking, and just other kind of more normal things. I also have the latest episode of my podcast, Lay Crap, covering 1994's North, and it is our Rob Reiner tribute episode. And this is actually one of the worst pieces of shit I've ever watched in my life. Like, I actually, hate this movie. So if you want to listen to me having a mental breakdown for, an hour and 18 minutes, go check that out.
Fiona, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Neoplastics24, also on Instagram and Threads at Neoplasmic81, and also on Twitch and Blue Sky at Neoplasmic.
Jacob, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Facebook under Jacob Crable, Krehbiel.
Mike, where can everybody find you?
You
Thanks,
guys can
Gabrielle.
find me on various social media sites at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/CoachK42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Blue Sky at Renegade Pop Culture. You can also find us on YouTube at Renegade Pop Culture or Organoid Zero.
Yeah.
Find us on Podchaser. Consider supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found.
And where else?
And Pandora for some reason.
Thank you.
And everything you can find on RenegadePopCulture.com. Need an escape? So do we.
Love how Pandora has become the bastard child of streaming. You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, mainly on Twitch and YouTube. If you like cosplay stuff and alike, you can head over to my Instagram over at Organoid Zero. Yeah. Oh, I also have a TikTok that I make stuff on every now and then. So, want to go look at that. It's mostly DMC stuff whenever I'm at cons, but I make some other things. Alrighty. Until next time, we will see you all later.
Bye.